Now, Barack Obama isn't the only US star to have visited China in recent weeks. With 7 Grammys to her name, as well as a host of other awards, Beyonce's appearance here was, for some at least, an even greater attraction. She's been in the spotlight since 1997, back when Obama was taking the very first steps of his political career. Her fame has spread around the world, but for a host of different reasons, it's not often that pop fans here in China get the chance to see stars such as Beyonce up close and personal. But that may be changing, as BON's Quincy Xiao explains.
Beijing's largest CD shop is full of English-language albums. They typically retail for about $7. That's still a little higher than albums by Chinese artists. But the bands and singers are popular enough that the customers don't mind paying a bit extra.
The English albums in our shop sell very well. They account for about 35% of our shop's total sales. Chinese people, especially the younger age group, increasingly want to listen to different kinds of music and see live shows. With the development of the internet, those young people can now listen to English language songs for the very first time.
But at FAB, the number of live concert DVDs by international artists is limited. The manager said that they could sell several of these DVDs, but in China, there is no official rating system or parental advisory sticker. Many live concert DVDs are deemed to be too raunchy for Chinese audiences, and so are banned outright. But there is one way of seeing the artist live, and that's by going to a show. At last year's Olympic Games, this is where Yao Ming and Kobe Bryant faced off in their Olympic basketball showdown. 1 year on, fans haven't come to the Wukesong Arena for some sporting action. They are here for some musical entertainment because Beyonce's in town.
Oh! From your eyes, your smile is like I breathe you.
Around 10,000 excited fans turned up to see Beyonce on her world tour. The Beijing concert was the only one in China, with fans having waited 2 years since her last concert in Shanghai. And she delighted her fans with a set of 20 songs, including Crazy in Love and Single Ladies. Even though Beijing became the first city in China to welcome a foreign act, when British band Wham performed back in 1985, historically, Shanghai has seen a greater number of international artists and bands than the capital. But in March last year, China imposed tighter curbs on foreign artists performing in China after Icelandic singer Björk yelled Tibet several times at the end of a gig in Shanghai. Ever since, Beijing's music scene has been dogged by high-profile cancellations, including no-shows from Oasis and Linkin Park.
The performance costs are too high. There are too few performances. They only hold concerts in Beijing and Shanghai, and the negotiation process takes too long, so we don't have enough time to prepare, such as apply for the relevant government's permission and attract fans.
But there are signs that things are improving. Some reports in the Chinese media say Beijing may now be more open to international artists since Beyonce's concert, and suggest the singers who want to perform in China learn from her successful experience here.
We predict that more and more international singers will perform in China as one of the stops on their world tour. For example, we're currently negotiating with US rock band The Killers.
And if those negotiations are successful, there could be some very happy music fans in the Chinese capital. Quincy Xiao, BON.